What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Siren Frost. Today, I'm giving you guys an update video of a long-time deck that we haven't seen since set 2, actually, of Vanguard Divines. This is the Dragconnector Grhyaundra deck profile. Now, recently, we've been getting a lot of new support for them as of late, and, you know, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time. So why not just do a video and give out all of what we can give out. So now currently there is no owner of this deck for a moment, and that's okay too. That really is okay. And yeah, so this is just basically a free game right here. So without any further ado, let's hop into this video. Starting with the right deck, of course. Now I decided to convert to energy counters because, believe it or not, hold on, guys. Excuse me, little lady. I figured that because we have a short span of how our playmats are and what our opponent is next to us, I figured instead of using a lot of energy cards, why not just use a dice and this instead? You know, it's pretty good to have, and it doesn't carry much baggage. So that's just my 2 cents right there. Now for the grade 0, we have Child Dragon Aundra. For our grade 0. For our grade 1, we have Dragritter of Flameblade Gryh, or Gryh. Gryh. Sounds like a porno right there. Sorry kids, if you're watching this. Grade 2, we have Unison Dragon, Aundra, and of course, I didn't read this carefully when I read this card the first time. It's a type of dragon it is. It's a Unison Dragon. So maybe Leonora's not the only one that has a Unison ability. I don't know. But yeah, so there is that one there. And then we also have Dragconnector Grhyaundra for grade 3. So the ride line is still consistent. It still matches the theme. It's still, you know, it has a lot of it, pretty much. What you kind of need. And of course, we still have the red sleeves from Toyo Ibata because it's Toya. But this is the reddest color I could find, so it's just for Dragon Empire. Pretty much good. Now, my trigger lineup is probably going to stay consistent as much as possible for me. This is just my way how I do my decks. You guys know that by now. So it shouldn't be much of a shocker right there. Not that you're all shocked. Okay, so now for heal triggers, I'm playing 4 copies of Dinobrees. And this is a very common card for me now, pretty much. But I'm also playing 4 copies of Conduct Spark Dragon. Make it more like a Dragonoid kind of theme to it. This is a Wind Dragon, this is a Thunder Dragon. And the next one we have is a Flame Dragon, Burning Flail Dragon. So you have your Elemental Dragons pretty much right here, ready to go. Oh shit. Let me see if I can put it right in between here. Will that be a little better? Okay, it will be a slight better on that one. So that was my bad, you guys. So then we have 3 Paramas. You know what? Let's go right here. There we go. Scoot the camera back a little bit, and of course we have Dragveda. And of course that glare is bad, but of course this is the proof. We'll just go right here. Make it a little bit more better. Now, I could move the mat a little bit closer to away from the light, but we'll just see what happens. Pretty much. But yeah, that is the grade 0 lineup I have right here. And of course, we are using the red sleeves for this because Dragon Empire theme. Of course it has to be. So let me see for a second if I can move the camera a little bit away from the lights. Make it more better. So we don't have this little problem here. Just slowly work the camera up. Okay, I think it might work. Let's give it a shot, shall we? So let's move the camera up a little bit where Luke here is, and let's continue on with the deck profile. So, I decided to max out as much as the support of Gryh and Aundra's support cards. You guys can just tell me that if it's wrong. But I'm trying to incorporate all the cards as support cards instead of always relying on generics. Not that I'm not giving generics any more chances, it's the fact that we've gotten a lot more support since then, so I don't think they really quite need them anymore. Unless you're one of those type of people that love generics because they're not bound by anything else, they're just free game pretty much, and they'll help you win. That's on you. You can stay in that lane. I'm not going to judge you for that. Maybe a little. Kidding. Now for grade 1s, this is from the Set 4 collection, and this is Detonate Volt Dragon. If you have a grade 3 grade Vanguard with Gryh in its card name, retire this unit, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets this skill. It's a Vanguard continuous ability. During the battle, your unit with Aundra in its card name attacks. Your opponent cannot play Blitz orders from hand, and when they would call cards from hand to the Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time until the end of turn. So, this is a guard restriction for your opponent as well. So there's that. Okay, so it doesn't look completely bad. The next one we have, this is from Set 5. I know, it's been a long time coming, but we needed to back things up a little bit. We got Ferocious Attack Dragon, Aeriolauncher. During your turn, if you have a unit with Aundra in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. Now it's in the Guardian Circle. If you have a unit with Gryh in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 to the shield. I almost said Gryh for some reason. I don't know why. I've been watching the Black Cauldron. So there's 4 of that one. And I think we're still using the Griffin from the Set 2 collection where we first debuted it. So I think, playing max out with the Gryh is perfect. I know this is not a meta deck for some people, but to me this is a fun deck when you just want to play and experiment with different decks and try new things, If you might as well have the money, this deck right here is pretty cheap, so it's not going to cost you anything like an arm and a leg or a tit over, so it's not a big deal. Now for the perfect guard of choice, I chose Twin Buckler Dragon for 3 of them, and of course 1 Elementaria Sanctitude, so that is completes the Sentinel, and this is basically 16 grade 1s, so it's not that big of a deal, like I said. So, there's the grade 1 lineup. Now, for grade 2, now this is where I might be called a little bit of a hypocrite or a liar about this for a second, but I will explain. So, I'm playing 4 copies of Soil Edge Dragon. This is from Set 5, and its front row skill is 1 turn only. When your grade 3 or grade Vanguard with Gryh and its card name stand by your card's ability, this unit gets 5,000 power into the turn. Counterblast 1, it gets 10,000 power instead of 5,000. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So this Earth Dragon right here is another retirement skill. So there's 4 of that one. Oh, right here. There we go. And the next one we're using from Set 2 still is Melt Knuckle Golem. I don't know if I read his effect, but I'm going to read it again. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a grade 3 Grand Vanguard with Gryh in its card name, Energy Blast 3 and draw a card. When your unit with Gryh or Aundra is in its card name attacks, your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of turn. So there's a max copy of that. And this is the only time you're probably going to see me play a generic card in this deck because we still don't have enough support to make this deck possible. So I'm playing 3 copies of Dragritter Falhart. So I know I kind of just slander a little bit of generics a little bit, but like I said, generics are not a bad thing to have, especially when you have a stride fodder or a discard fodder for your deck here. So it's not a bad thing. It's good for also Energy Blast 3, draw a card, or its other skill. So give or take on that one, if you guys like. So that is going to be 11 grade 3s. Now, for the rest of the grade 3s, we're playing 7. And all we're doing right now is maxing out Grhyondra. So for 3 Persona Ride abilities, and then we also have Artillery Bullet of Duststorm Zaxis. So we're still playing max of that guy. So nothing really much new or shocker in this video whatsoever. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, because this is the support we're gonna be probably getting for a while, because this deck is not as quite popular. But you know, that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's the fun deck to play, and that's all it matters. And if you're not having fun with your game, how in the hell are you supposed to play then? Oh well. But anyways, you guys, that is it for the deck profile update video for Dragconnector Grhyaundra. I gotta stop saying Girthy or Gurky for some reason. They all sound the damn same. But yeah, that is it for the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said in my last few videos, if you do like the content I do create on my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Show some love for this channel. Thumbs up for it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this deck here or any of my decks whatsoever. There's always a deck list in the box down below. Always. So feel free to go ahead and check that out if you guys want to think about that. Maybe you guys have your own thoughts about this deck, and that's totally fine. I mean, I'm always open for conversations and open to discuss a lot of things. So yeah, go ahead and get out of your comfort zone. Try something a bit different. Now that is all for the video, guys, as always. And last thing before I go, as always I say in my videos, I always want to say this. Due to how the world is right now, I encourage you all to be safe out there, make good choices. I know the world's kind of fucked up right now as it is, but let's not give up on being humans. Let's not give up on being ourselves. Let's keep fighting a good fight, and please, just be careful out there. I really am serious. Please be careful. Anyways, you guys, that is all for the video, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. And as always, I've been your host, Siren Frost, signing out.